Hi everyone! Today I'm going to talk a little bit about high school. This is a film that was directed by John Stalberg. This is his first feature length film. Prior to this, he's done, I believe, one short. And it's a funny movie. It's a stoner movie, but it doesn't have like gross out humor like a lot of other stoner movies have. And this one has a much more, well, not really star-studded cast, but not many stoner films have an Oscar award winning actor. This has Adrien Brody in it, who's awesome in this film. He's absolutely awesome in this. Yeah, anyway, this film is about two guys. One of them is a valedictorian played by Matt Bush, who's currently in the new show on, I think, TBS called Glory Days. And also Sean Marquette, who's been in, like, everything since he was a kid on, I think it was All My Children he was on as a child. But the two of them play old childhood friends who then went their separate ways, and then due to an accident they were brought back together again senior year. One of them is the valedictorian the valedictorian of the school, who's Matt Bush's character, and the other one is basically the pothead. He is like number one stoner of the school, and that's Sean Marquette's character. So they're brought back together one day, and they're talking up in their tree house, and Matt Bush's character takes a hit off of a joint, and due to the school's spelling bee scandal, the principal of the school, who's played by Michael Chiklis, yes, the same Michael Chiklis from The Shield, who's just this super anal man in this, but so he calls for a school-wide drug test. And so, of course, like, the valedictorian, he's like, oh my gosh, I'm going to get expelled because I'm going to fail this drug test. So that's when the two of them concoct this plan of getting the entire school high so they'll all fail the drug test. So that is the premise of the story. Now, in order to do this, they have to get enough drugs in order to make the entire school fail the test. In steps Adrien Brody, who plays this character called Psycho Ed. Now, I knew Adrien Brody was a really good actor going into this, and I thought he'd make a pretty good, like, psycho druggie, but how he is in this, I would have never guessed that. He's awesome in this. He's incredibly funny. He looks psychotic, and he's totally believable as just, I don't know, out of his mind stoner. So he cultivates all of this in his home, and then he sells it, and he has this one specialty drug that he makes, like, just for himself. And so they go and they steal this from him, and they make these brownies to take to the school's bake sale the next day. And so all sorts of stuff goes down, and it's just one mishap after the other, because the salutatorian is trying to, of course, bring down the valedictorian, and so he kind of knows what's going on, and so it's just one mishap after another mishap, but it's really, really funny. You also have Colin Hanks in this. He's been in various things, and he's adorable in this. I just think he's cute, and he's a really nice guy too. He's very, very nice. He's just a nice guy. A lot of people don't like him. I'm not really sure why. Some people call him smug, but he's sweet. He's a nice guy. But anyway, so he's in this. He plays the assistant principal, and almost like the voice of reason in this, because otherwise the story is lacking a voice of reason. So he's like the voice of reason. He's the brain going on. But I highly recommend this movie. It's hilarious. It's a really good script, great cast, very talented cast, and they work well together. And you can tell that they were just having such a good time when they were filming this. And it's crazy. But I highly recommend watching this. Also, the school where they shot this, I think it's in Michigan, It's a high school that was built for an obscene amount of money, something like $70 million to build this school, where it's three different districts were all supposed to go to this one high school, but they ended up not having enough students enrolled at one point in time. So no one's going to the school. So that's an actual school that they're using for the set of this film. And it's a gorgeous school. And so now it's just sitting out there. So if any of you want to shoot some sort of high school film, you've got an awesome school somewhere up in Michigan, find out where they shot this. And maybe you can use that school. So it's going to be short this week. I will see you all next time. Until then, have a good week, stay warm, and yeah, there's going to be something going on. Okay, but I'm not sure when that's going to take place. But I think you can kind of figure out what I'm talking about, even though I'm being very vague, but not really. Anyway, I'll see you all next time. Get my hair out my face. Bye.